The first thing that came to my mind is that, yeah, I hope that this guy is not with this girl. Growing up, I often hear the older generation talk about the 5 C's as a true measure of success, and only upon attaining all 5 then you are living the Singaporean dream. The 5 C's are cash, car, condo, credit card, and country club membership. I, 𝗵𝗵𝗿, always thought this idea is very passé and that there are many ways to measure success now, till recently when I went on a date with this girl, and apparently she did her digging. The date got even weirder because throughout the date she would ask how much I spend and why I do not have a car despite my above average salary. For context, I work in an investment bank and I draw 5 figures monthly. She went on dates with other guys that has a house in CBD and still have cars, and I should aim higher. She even jokingly said I should not be making excuses for not being able to afford a car. I kept my cool because I don't really care how she sees me, but it makes me wonder if the 5 C's are still what Singaporeans are chasing, and should we really be judged based on this material possession? So personally for me, I find that, while the 5 C's does has its motivational use, I mean, some people, they actually chase for it throughout that journey of striving and having that goal. They actually work very hard and they become better. But I don't think that should be the ultimate aim that people will just simply look for, especially in their partners. I would say, what are the more important traits? Number 1, this person must be somebody that is striving for excellence, somebody that wants to actually become better, a better version of themselves. And of course, number 2 is this person must be knowledgeable. Okay, I would say that if you have dated somebody that is knowledgeable, you will find that there's a lot of charm in that as well. And I think nowadays, we also want people who are able to converse well, when you actually go overseas, somebody who is able to actually connect well with other people as well. So knowledge and the thirst for certain growth to me is actually more important. To a certain extent, I would still say yes, at least for my parents' generation. If you drive a car or you drive a Mercedes, you are deemed as successful. If you stay in a condominium, people will perceive that you are doing pretty well. Now, of course, is that the truth? It depends. There are people who are extremely rich, but they still prefer to stay in a HDB. Shouldn't be a direct that, oh, if you have these 5 C's, that means you must be doing well, that means you must be good. But I would say that it's more important to look at the person rather than what he owns. Nowadays 5 C, we don't even have country club. I mean, yeah, country club is declining. Things are changing. I would say people are looking for a different kind of 5 C nowadays. I would say definitely yes. We always say that the 5 C is like the goal. The financial knowledge is actually the process. When you have the financial knowledge, will you reach your 5 C? The answer is yes. Maybe you have 6 C, 7 C, 8 C. Okay, so when you just focus on the 5 C, right, you might not do it in the correct way. We have seen a lot of people who actually build out a lot of their wealth, but at the same time they lose it. Okay, so you can have 5 C, but if you don't have the proper financial knowledge, you can lose it anytime as well. I would actually suggest don't focus on other people, focus on yourself. For example, if staying in the HDB makes you happy, you like the space, then you should continue to stay there. You don't have to chase a condo. Or if you feel that you actually enjoy taking the public transport or taking Grab, do you have to own a car to prove to others that you are successful? The answer is no. So end of the day, you don't have to prove to other people. Focus on yourself, okay, and focus on something that suits your lifestyle. That to me is more important.